welcome back to Nick's Customs. Today's custom is Beresford the Gantry Crane. Beresford was first seen in the 2017 Thomas and Friends special Journey Beyond Sodor. He held up Thomas, sang a song about his name, caused this abomination, picked up Thomas by the extremely thin lip of his cab roof, and then almost threw him in a river. That being said, Beresford doesn't exactly have the best reputation with fans.
It's true!
But now he's set to make his return in the 2020 special The Royal Engine. I thought now would be a good time to finally get this custom showcase out there. Beresford is a scratch-built model that was built on and around a stacking riser. These were common in some older wooden railway sets, and at one point, I think for a birthday, I got 2 big packs of them, so I had a few to spare. I unscrewed the track and guardrails from the top, and then built up clay around the 4 corners. After that, I added clay to the 4 sides of the riser and used a crafting knife to cut it all into an octagon, which is the shape of Beresford's base. To finish the base, I added lots of masking tape to hold it all together, which is something I do for all of my custom structures. After the base, I cut a toilet paper roll for the middle column and then got to work on the cab and wheels. To make the cab, I cut the shapes out of cardboard and slowly pieced it all together. The section below Beresford's face was made with more clay and cardboard glued and taped together. After the cab was done, I made Beresford's arm from 2 paint mixing sticks and connected them together with glue and cardboard. The crane function was added with a Lego winch piece that had a string and hook attached to it. I ran the string through a wooden railway cranky arm to represent this component behind Beresford's arm. The string runs in the gap between the wooden arms and comes out of a hole on the bottom. For the wheels, I removed 4 bogies from Toys R Us high-speed diesel engines and glued 2 of them back to back, and then repeated this process. I added clay on the top and then sunk the riser into both sets of the wheels. Beresford's able to roll, but the problem is that now that the wheels are on both sides of the riser, space is taken away. Stacking risers are designed so that one track can run under them, but since there are sets of wheels outside and inside of it, the tracks no longer fit perfectly. I compromised by gluing Beresford down on the edges of both bogie constructs and then modifying the set that his scenes are filmed on so the track could run under him. Once all of this was done, I added cardboard to the top of the column and then added a Lego turntable piece that connects to a round plate on the bottom of Beresford's cab. This allows the pieces to connect, be removable, and most importantly, rotate 360 degrees. The downside of this is that it isn't the strongest connection, and if I were to do this custom again, I'd use a 4x4 turntable instead of a 2x2. Either way, I started painting the model after this, but I had trouble picking the right color. First I made him too dark, and then I made him lighter with red sections instead of pink. In the end, I based him off his appearance in the first scene he appears in JBS. Beresford has light blue paintwork with a pink base and pink, white, and yellow details. Other details such as the cab details were done with black paint and applied with a toothpick. The last component, and arguably the most important part of a Thomas model, is the face. I was kinda burnt out after having to build most of Beresford from scratch, and my clay modeling skills aren't the best in general, so I commissioned Ryatron 12 to create the face. Ryan modeled, baked, and painted the face. He then shipped it to me and I glued it on the model. He did an exceptional job capturing the overall look and Beresford's smile. And there you have it, Beresford the Crane. This character was introduced into a movie to pad out runtime, had 3 scenes total, and 3 years later has not a single piece of merchandise outside of 2 plastic toys exclusive to Japan. Another example of a merchandising character with no merchandise. But hey, we could say that for a majority of the characters today, which is something that really bothers me. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video before things get too depressing. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon with another custom rolling stock or structure item, and possibly a tutorial or 2. See you soon.